Hello guys, welcome to our channel. So today we're going to be continuing the adventure campaign over here, and we're just going to be the regular campaign level. So over here we have only dual wielders. So let's see how Yoda does against them. We're probably going to use mostly only the Star Wars faction. Hopefully at least that's the case. So let's see how this goes. Yoda will probably have a pretty hard time with them, but he should be able to kill them with his force abilities. Yeah, the force abilities should be pretty good against them. Ooh, he's a good kicker though. Ooh, he's definitely getting mad right here. Oh, he's almost dead. This is going to be a close one. There we are. He managed to win. Yeah, that was very close. On to the next. Right guys, so now we have this 1v1. So let's go ahead and just get this over with. Let's go ahead and absolutely destroy this farmer. There we are. On to the next. Right guys, so now we have a scythe of scythes over here with an incredible and absolutely absurd amount of scythes. But I think Vader's up to the task. He will probably easily destroy all these guys. Come on. There we are, that's one pushed up. There we are. Now they're all going to get pushed back. Pretty much a lot of them are dead over here. Oh, they're getting in close to range. This is not really good for Vader over here. Oh, however, he is probably going to get enraged soon, so... Oh, okay, that was a powerful force push. A lot of them are still alive though. Oh, and ooh, getting a couple of good smacks in over here. Definitely a couple of good whacks. Good scythe swipes. He's getting hit a lot over here, but I think he's also doing a lot of damage himself. There we are. Oh, dang, I actually thought this one scythe is going to get killed. Ooh, that's a nice force push. There we are. Crippled all of them. Now there's only this guy over here left with his scythe stuck behind this costume over here. Yeah, the Vader is going to absolutely execute this guy. There we are. Force abilities. On to right, so now we have honoring the champion with these guys over here. Some nice Spartan hoplites. However, I think Obi-Wan will easily take care of him. You know, he's not that great of a unit, but he's pretty powerful unit. He should be able to easily take care of these guys. There we are, force abilities. Pretty much killed all of them. Now there's only this guy over here. He parried that guy and slapped him. On to our next battle. Right, so now we have an actual footman over here. Let's see how a footman does against the Sarissa. Okay, he tanked that one shot. He got a little bit lucky over here. There we are, on to the next battle. I guess now we have Kano with some nice units over here, some nice protective shield units. So let's see how Vader does against them. I honestly very like Vader. I think he should definitely be able to kill them. It's definitely going to be a tough match for him. Ooh, the force abilities were pretty powerful. Ooh, he's gotten into force combat. Close combat is not really his strong suit, but he should be able to take all of these guys down. Ooh, nice force abilities. The king is definitely going to be the strongest unit over here. Ooh, giving some nice whacks over here. Ooh, but the force abilities just absolutely tossing the king back over here. Vader should be able to kill this guy. Ooh, the double force abilities. He's still alive though, and he can still swing pretty hard, but the force abilities just keep pushing him back. He's a very resilient unit, and he's getting a couple of good smacks in over here. Ooh, nice hit over here, but the force abilities are just too much. On to the next battle. Right, so now we have Anakin over here. Let's see how he slaughters all of his healers and this one little squire who thinks he's actually pretty good. Okay, let's see this first impact, and there we are. He just killed him absolutely like that, pretty easily. Okay, let's go ahead and make this a little bit easier on him. There we are. Let's go slaughter all of these guys. There we are. On to the next battle. Okay, so now we have heavy swingers, as they say, some pretty strong units with some harvesters. We have some Jarls and a king. All pretty strong, but not as strong as Yoda over here. He should clearly be able to take them on. You know, he's a Jedi, he has a good sword. Ooh, he's going to get a little bit abused over here, but for force abilities will probably just be too much for him to handle him. Okay, he's still alive. Ooh, he's getting a couple of good hits in. That one harvester is definitely dead, and he's now in rage, which is pretty bad for them. He's a pretty good kicker and a slasher. Okay, so far only one Jarl is alive with another king. Okay, okay, now it's only just the king. Ooh, ooh, okay, nice couple of hits in. Ooh, that was a great some hits from Yoda over here with a lightsaber. Oh, he actually did lose, wow, and this was very close, only one king. Alright, let's go ahead and bring out the big guns right now. Even how about Darth Maul? Maybe Darth Maul will be more up to a task. He's a little bit more of a strong offensive unit over here. It's pretty easy to get enraged over here though. Okay, he's getting body pile pretty strong over here. But he should be pretty strong in the regard of killing all of them. Ooh, okay. He's jumping around. Ooh, a lot of them should be dead right here. A lot of kicks going in on him. Oh, he lost again. Okay, now it's really time to pull out Darth Vader. Okay, now they've really done it. Now we have Darth Vader over here. She should also be able to win pretty easily over here. Come on. All he has to do is just push him back. Okay, that Yara got a lucky hit in. Pretty lucky for him. All he needs to do is get enraged and then it's pretty much over for them. Yeah, he's getting bodied pretty hard right now, but he does have a powerful force ability, which he might not even use his full enrage mode. Okay, the Jarl and the King are still alive. This is not very good for them. Oh yeah, now they're really mad. Now Darth Vader's really mad. His kid just absolutely destroyed all of them, and now going to absolutely body this Jarl over here who thinks he stands a chance. Okay, but Darth Vader will quickly put him down. There we are. Now he's entered his enrage mode and he absolutely bodied him. Victory, on to the next year. Right, so now we have a Squire versus a Squire. Pretty fair 1v1. So let's see how this goes. They both missed their first shot, okay. One of the Squires falling off. Okay, let's do this another time. Right, so now we have a Peasant versus a Squire over here. Let's see how this goes. This final destination Squire. Okay, come on, just fall off already. Also, no, you're going to come around over here. Right, there we are. Let's just go ahead and absolutely destroy this guy. Okay, leap onto him, pass him. Okay, he hit me once. This is not that great. Okay, just kind of weave around him and stab him, leap at him. There we are. Okay, he missed his turn. Missed one time. Okay, now stab. There we are. Coordinated attack right down, up. On to the next battle. Now we have a few catapults over here, who should be easily taken out by Yoda, who is a master of a force. He's already a little bit enraged over here. Actually, there's no way he loses this. He is a very powerful unit over here. They're just catapults. Okay, we're going to have to pull out the big guns right over here, right? Okay, now Darth Maul has entered the fray. He should easily be able to absolutely destroy these catapults over here. He's going to get hit a lot, but I don't think he's really going to do that much. There we are. He leapt into combat. Now he should be able to kill these guys pretty easily. Okay, he's enraged. Not that big of a problem. He's a very fast unit over here. Just absolutely destroying and kicking and slicing his way. There's only one catapult left. Okay, come on, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, come on, just spam it. There we are, on to the next battle. I guess let's not go ahead and do Anakin over here. Just a regular step up. He's a pretty powerful unit. He should be able to take out some of these tribesmen over here. Not even that many of them. Let's see how Anakin does this over here. Should be a pretty easy. Boom, okay. He should be able also to be able to kick them a lot. There we are. Some nice kicks. Nice force ability. There we are, he's still alive. Not only that, he even could die over here. Oh, he's getting hit a lot though. He should probably use his kicking ability a little bit more. Okay, now he's in rage, which is pretty good for him. Because now he can just use this. Yeah, on to the next battle. Okay, so now I have two protectors. So let's see how the two protectors do. Yeah, actually I'll be one of the protectors. Let's see how this knight does. He should... Okay, that was a little bit easy. On to the next battle. So now I have this ambush over here. I kind of expected a kind of an easy level over here. Let's go ahead and bring Yoda over here versus some swordsmen. He should be able to parry all of them. Yeah, he's parrying a lot of them. There we are, the force coming out. Now he's really a little bit small. He has a little bit of a small head, but that's alright. Oh, he's going to kick them a lot, which is pretty good for Yoda over here. He loves his kicks. Oh, nice kicking. He might fall off the edge, but he... Oh no, he actually fell off the edge. Yeah, this is not great for him. Alright, come on Yoda, you need to stand up, stand up. If he doesn't stand up, he's gonna die. Oh no, yeah. Alright, let's try this again. Right, so now we have Darth Vader. Let's see how Vader does over here. Kind of interested how easily he will be able to kill all of them. Pretty easily, I think. There we are. He's parrying all of these guys. Not that big of a problem. Just parry them, strike. Use of his superior force abilities, and now all of them are pretty much dead. Okay, who is left alive? Oh, it's just this one guy. Okay, let's go ahead and take this guy out. Okay, is he still alive? Oh, there we are. Should die pretty easily. There we are. On to the next battle. Okay, so now we have Darth Maul versus 4 mammals over here, 4 elephants. I do think this is going to be a very tough fight for Darth Maul, but I think he is able to kind of subdue him. Okay, that's one animal down. Now all he has to do is just take out these guys, which he's pretty good at doing. He's a little bit trampled, but he should definitely be able to handle them. Ooh, that's a lot of slashing and a lot of kicking, I think. Where he is, that one animal dead. Okay, now there's only one mammoth, I think, left. Yep. Okay, come on, let's go ahead and leap. Okay, come on, you need to be a little bit more agile. Come on. Okay, actually, I think I'll let him do his thing. He's a pretty experienced guy over here. Okay, let's jump. Okay, come on, just stamp, just slash, come on, there we are. Enter the next battle. Right, so now we have Anakin versus all of these catapults. He's going to get hit a lot, but I think he should definitely survive. Okay, where is he going right now? Is he going somewhere? Yeah, actually, you know what? I think he's a little bit bugged. Let's go ahead and take control of him and kind of guide him over here. Because I don't really think he can do this all on his own. Okay, stand up. Oh, that's a lot of hits. Alright, come on, faster, faster. And, oh no, I'm getting hit a lot. Come on, just a little bit more. And, oh no, we're getting pushed back. This is actually pretty difficult, surprisingly. Don't get your sword stuck. Come on, just go up if you need to go up a little bit higher. Oh, that's right in the face. Okay, you should be able to stand up. Come on, Anakin, come on, just a little bit more. Come on, there we are. Come on, just slash and kill. Okay, all of them are dead over here. Now we go down over here and to this side. This is actually going to be a pretty long battle, but where we are, that catapult should kill itself. We're actually pretty low. This is not ideal. There we are, this catapult. Look at this catapult. There we are, just stab it. Forceability, there we are. Nice. This should be a pretty easy fight. Okay, where does that catapult go? Actually, let's go ahead and get a little bit of a vantage point. Pretty much all of them are cleared over here. Now there's only, I think, a couple of catapults left. I don't really know where we are though, so this is... okay, let's see if Anakin can do this ball by himself. Where is the very last catapult? Any more catapults? Okay, no, yeah, that's just for one, okay. Now all we have to do is just go back over there and strike. Then I really don't like how Anakin just keeps falling. Maybe we can take the shortcut over here. Now the stairs. I really don't like the stairs in tabs ever. Keep just getting absolutely bugged out. And there we are. Again, another catapult pretty stuck over here. Let's go ahead and put him out of his misery. Double strike. There we are. On to the next battle. Okay, so now we have a heavy knight over here. A heavy knight with some nice hammer versus a berserker. Let's see how this goes. This should go in the way of... Ooh, nice hit. Ooh, they actually lost. Okay, let's go ahead and do this again, yeah. Okay, and boom, boom, boom. There we are, onto the battle. Onto the next battle with a nice hammer. Okay, so now we have some wheelbarrows and one hay bale, I think. Darth Vader should be easily to take care of all of these guys. There we are, force ability. Pretty much all of them are dead. Now there's only a couple left. And he should just be able to... There we are, come on, stab them. There we are. Pretty easy battle, not that hard. There's only one hay baler coming in, and there we are. On to the next. I think this is going to end for this episode. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.